I guess it was heat. All right, we're trying to turn this around, doing some good now. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I am here at Arthur O. Fisher, and we're gonna play a Discraft round only, but make it understable. So we have 4 molds here. We have the Hades, the Avenger SS. Kind of excited to give this another try. The Heat. Last but not least, we have the Meteor. We're gonna see how well we can shoot through 18 holes. Hole 1 is a par 4. It's pushed back 525. If you go too far left, you can find out of bounds. I don't want to throw all 4 discs off this first tee just to get an idea of how they're flying before we play a full 18. The Meteor feels good in the hand. Oh, little flip up, dead straight. Even has a little fade. That is honestly a perfect shot. I feel like the Avenger SS feels good, but I just remember it being very hard to control for me. Look at that flip and turn. And last but not least, the Hades. This is actually a prototype Hades, which I've read before that these are the more understable ones. If that misses that tree, it could be good. Our first shot, which was with the Meteor, was our best, and that's the one we'll be taking. I usually want to be more left when I land up here, just because it opens up a bit more. Right here, you either have a low ceiling or you have like a forehand or turnover up top. Let's see if I can forehand the Heat. I just didn't put it on the hyzer I needed. It was either that or I have to go over the top. I think over the top might have worked a little bit better. Yeah, that's 30 feet right of the basket. I think today it's just gonna be about playing the shot that's better for the disc and not for me, if that makes sense. So right there, I think the over the top with the Meteor, much better play just because you can get it on Annie and it'll stay on Annie, versus going low on forehand, which is what I would throw if I had, say, a zone, but with something understable, it takes a little bit more touch, more hyzer to get it here. It lipped out? I thought that was in. Feeling a little headwind on hole 2 here. 530 par 4. You do have OB long grass that's on the right, so gotta stay away from that. Maybe play this shot left and then turn over to the middle of the fairway. This is a no-brainer. Gotta go with my Hades. I love a good Hades. Oh my gosh. Effortless. What a flight. This is just about the farthest I've ever been on this hole. Is this Hades going right to the bag? Oh, not enough Annie. Easy tap in birdie though to get us on the board. I'm thinking of a goal to shoot out here, and I'm hoping I'm at least around 8 down. I think that's a decent goal, especially if I can stay away from the bogeys. That's obviously going to be the main thing here, because if I can stay away from the bogeys, there are so many birdieable holes out here. Hole 3 is 375 uphill. You got a low ceiling on the left that you need to miss. That tree comes out a bit, and there's a tree on the right if you turn over too much. But the basket is pretty straight out in front of us. I think I have to go Hades again. If I put it on enough hyzer and just get it to flip and turn slightly, I think it'll be good. But I fear that I'm gonna turn it over too much or take too much off of it where it doesn't flip fully up. Yep, that is exactly what I didn't want to do. About the same distance that I had for eagle on hole 2. See if I can correct anything. Nope. Just too far for my putt. I am here for a good time, not a long time, so we are chugging right along. 370 feet, basket's off to the left. If I throw that same shot like I did on hole 3, I think it's money. Come on, don't turn, don't turn. Just a little too straight. This is a lot better than I typically do on this hole, and I didn't have to throw my arm out trying to reach the basket. So honestly, maybe through the gap, it's just a light Hades. Let it flip up and ride. Off cage. My putt has left me the past couple of days, trying to find that rhythm again, and I hope it doesn't take long. All right, I'm tired of putting all the pressure on the Hades, so I'm gonna try the heat this time. We got a par 4 at 485, OB right, so again, trying to put a lot of hyzer, flip it up down the middle without it turning too much. And keeping it low like that will definitely do it, but we got no distance. Just had a mini panic attack because I couldn't find my phone in my bag and I thought it dropped out. So I ran to my car looking for it, not in my car, and then I remembered. I put it on top of my bag to start the round, so it fell in my putter pocket slot. Thank goodness. Now because I'm pushed so far back, now we get to throw the meteor right at the basket, trying not to go too long. Oh, it's gonna fade a little. 2 under through 5. This one right here is just a tough shot. I like to throw forehand at it, but today we're gonna have to go backhand. Maybe with the meteor, it's 275 feet. Somehow that got all the way through the trees. My problem is I don't know how to get it to start cutting after the trees. It seems like every time I throw a big ante like that, it goes up and then immediately wants to cut right. If you guys are enjoying the content, please do me a favor, hit that like and the subscribe button. It does a lot for the channel. We're closing in on 8,000, which was my big goal for a long time. So very excited to get to that milestone and then push for that 9 and 10K. Thank you guys so much for all your support over the years. We've been doing this for a little while now. So seriously, thank you guys. I really think that leaf screwed me. I think that was right on line if it didn't hit that. Kind of knocked it a little left. Hole 7, 260, low ceiling, about 100 feet off the tee pad. I either throw a hard meteor or a little bit softer of a heat. What is going to get me the birdie? I'm really liking how this meteor is flying, so I'm gonna try meteor. Oh, I just pulled it. Gotta hit the gap first. Well, I guess it was heat. Dang it. I need a caddy out here. Tell me what to throw. I guess it's only 260, but I did not think I'd have this close of a putt. See what I'm saying? My putt is like nowhere to be found. It's really hard to score when you have to park every hole in order to get a birdie instead of making a 25-footer. Super annoying as well. Hole 8, par 4, 475, breaking out this special disc, the Avenger SS. Or dead straight, that works too. Meteor in from there, get the bird. Let me know down in the comments, which of these discs do you guys bag? I have a buddy that loves the meteor. I think he always has a meteor in the bag. Another buddy that loves the Avenger SS. I think he bags like 3 of them. I personally bag the Hades, one of my favorites. Will always be one of my favorites until I outgrow it, I guess. But yeah, the one that I don't see a lot of is the Heat. I think my brother just got one. He's been throwing that, but I don't see a lot of Heats out there in the wild. Why? Come on. Thank you. If we are not birdieing this one, we are failing. I'm going meteor, slight hyzer. It's only 260. Oh, I ripped over on that. Make this one, and I'm still on pace for 8 down. 3 down to finish the front 9. The front 9 was just to get an understanding of these discs. Now we're locked in. At least that is what I'm gonna try to convince myself. 3 down, no bogeys, which was good. Hole 10, 475, par 4. I'm going back to the Hades. There is a pond on the left, and when we get up to our approach, there is OB right, path and beyond. Wow, that thing goes right so easily, but it's subtle. Where the Avenger SS would just kind of take off and never come back, the Hades just flips up, glides so beautifully, and then fades. I truly can't believe this position. I don't know if I've ever thrown one this far on this hole. Typically I'm by that tree you saw in the fairway. I'm way past it, and I'm not throwing hard, you know? So this is something else. Really? Really? Guess it doesn't matter if you throw far if you don't putt the disc well. Shake it off, it's all right, there's plenty to get. So dumb though. Hole 11, 675, par 4. OB right, OB really left if you find the pond somehow. A little bit of a headwind, which is not ideal. Ooh. Surprisingly, it did not flip like I thought it would. This is a tough spot because I could go low right at it, but I gotta make sure I keep it low, or I can go over the top with a big hyzer. Not quite sure if I have that distance though. I don't really like the left side, not much there in my opinion. I'll try to go right at it. I'll go with the heat, lots of hyzer. Flip. No, but if it gets around that, that's at least a just outside look at it, I think. I just can't trust it at all. So far, the round feels bad. I don't know if it looks as bad as it feels, but it doesn't feel great. Hole 12 is 310 feet. The basket sits between these trees down there. If you're left of the pine trees, you really don't have a putt. So the miss is right. I'm gonna try the Avenger SS here. I just hope that like stays on it. It's a little high, so it'd be really lucky. Not quite sure where it's at. Might be on the back side of the right trees. Besides being stuck behind this giant tree, this isn't an awful result. It's better than being behind the pines. Every time I birdie this one, it does feel like a bonus birdie for me, especially if I'm throwing the backhand. All right, 13, 335, basket straight out in front of me. We do have OB on the left. I'm gonna try to take the heat, put on a lot of hyzer right of the basket, and see if we can fade it in. Come on. Ah, just flattened too much. Man, that felt like a lot of hyzer too. Come on, baby. Give me life. Now we move to an island green, 250 feet. I think I'm gonna go Meteor here. Put it on some hyzer, see if I can fade it in. I said that on hole 9 and absolutely shanked it, so, you know, that's always a possibility. I think I did, as long, yeah, that should be under the basket. All right, we're trying to turn this around, doing some good now. 15, 550, par 4. Walking up, I felt a little bit of a headwind. Gonna go with the Hades. Oh, wow. Seems like whenever I have just a tiny bit of wind, I tend to take too much off of it because I'm scared that the wind's gonna turn it too much, and then it ends up just not flipping at all. What's funny is that I still made it to about where I would if I threw a full powered Zeus, and I didn't even get any turn out of it. I don't know why I keep doing that when I throw hyzer. I'm better off just starting to throw right at it. Too far. 3 to play. We're at 6 under par. We can still do it. Problem with this one is it's very bogeyable. I would say it's the hardest hole on the entire course. Par 4, 530 feet. Very guarded fairway, and then there's a pond on the right. Heat because I could care less about this disc. Settle, don't go behind that. We got good distance, but unfortunately distance does not do a whole lot for you on this hole. In order to get to the basket, I think I have to throw forehand roller. The only problem with forehand roller is that if I don't get the angle right, we'll end up in the pond. Oh, too much. I got scared. Wow. Now we got to go perfect. 2 for 2, 17, par 4, 485. We got the water on the right now, and depending on where our drive lands, we might have to go over that water, at least a section of it. I'm aiming left of the middle tree. Gonna try to flip it up through that gap and hopefully turn a little bit. I didn't turn it. On the T sign, it showed that the OB was behind this barn, so I think I'm good here. Of course, I put myself right up against it. I'm gonna try to throw the meteor on a little forehand, try to land it flat on the hill. That way we have a tap in. Please hold, please hold. Yes. Perfect. We made it, hole 18, and it's pushed back into the longs, which I think makes the hole very easy because then they call it a par 4 and it's only 470 feet. I think the hardest position is when it's in B because that's a par 3 at 430 and it's actually a technical shot. But on this location, just try to put one out there as far as I can, hopefully jump putt and tap in. Oh, too low. Maybe. See you later. Not the approach that I wanted to have for our 8 under. No way. Oh, it's an impossible putt too because of this branch in front of me. Close. Honestly, the only thing good about that is 8 under was such a good line. What a good goal to set. Almost got to it. All right, guys, there you have it. 18 holes, Discraft understable molds. My personal favorites were, of course, the Hades and the Meteor. The Heat was okay. I bombed it over there on hole 13. I couldn't believe I was that far past. The Avenger SS, just, it's so flippy. Hard to control, but it did well on hole 12 when I just needed it to go right. So on those types of shots, maybe good. Or for some slower arm speeds, this might fly like a Hades for you. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys thought. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.